Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Marathon Infinity. We're continuing with the level Rise, Robot Rise. And I already read this terminal in the last episode, but basically we're working for Tycho on this mission. And he gave us the simple task of killing everyone. So, forget... Can I go down here? Does not appear so. Okay. So we already cleared this room out. There's a health and save in there. So we're going to continue. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to kill those guys. He said that I need to kill all the enforcers. We will be assisted by the regular crew. So the enforcers are the ones with alien weapons. There we go. I think currently I only have pistol and alien weapon. Those good. There we go. Damn it. So I think one reason that people tend to not like this game as much as Marathon 2 is because you have all these like reset levels. Like there are a lot of, so like this level, I mean we didn't have a ton of stuff in the last level. We only had a pistol. Yeah, we only had a pistol in the last level, but we at least finished that level with full health. This level, if we had more weapons, it would have taken them away. And it also starts you with like barely any health. There are a lot more levels. Like, well, I think the level after this one will be a continuation after this level. Like maybe the next one or two levels after this will still be in the same timeline. But essentially, every time you switch timelines, the level resets and your weapons go away, and you often will start with low health. Is that a dead Flicta? And I don't mind that. I honestly I probably prefer it because you don't end up in situations where like I ran into a situation, a past playthrough of Marathon 2 where I missed the first fusion pistol, and so I had less. Like I had to rely only on pistol and assault rifle for those few levels. And you know, the game just kind of bounced around the assumption that you have the fusion pistol, so they're giving you ammo for the fusion pistol, but I just wasn't able to use it. So like having all the hard reset points in this game pretty much prevents situations like that. It essentially like creates situations like that intentionally, which I think is fine. And another, so like I mean I don't mind that. I don't mind that part about this game. I feel like it's a valid criticism, but it's not something that bothers me. Another valid criticism, which is not really a problem, it's just I think it's kind of funny. The allegiances, like you'll switch teams. Every level you'll have different allies, essentially, and different enemies. Like, probably, you know, like there are levels where you fight against mobs. There are levels where you fight where 4 will help you, and you have to 4 will help you kill mobs. Like 4 are helping us kill enforcers now. Like it's just some people say they don't like that because it makes the game confusing. I mean, it does kind of make the game a little confusing, but I don't really have a problem with that level of confusion. I think it just kind of helps give the game more of a wacky. This kind of makes the game gives the game the feel of more like a wacky side game, you know, where not that these are gimmick levels, but you know there are a lot more gimmick levels. There are a lot more gimmicks in the levels. Not that the levels are all gimmick levels, but you know, the gimmick here is that the 4 are on our side, and we're only supposed to kill enforcers. And that is something that you would expect from like a wacky DLC, which this essentially started out as, and I guess it just grew and scaled to the point where they decided to turn it into a proper game. But going beyond the game design, the biggest problems that I tend to have with pretty much all marathon games is the level design, where a lot of times I just get so lost. I have enough experience in the games now where, you know, I can at least beat them without needing to look up a guide, but it doesn't necessarily mean that these are going to be easy to clear. Like right now. This is why overlay map is so important. Okay. Well, it's possible we've killed all the enforcers. Let's try talking to Tycho. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, this was a dead end. Let's try dropping down. Okay, yeah, I think I need to figure out how to get up there. And to do that, you gotta do this kind of weird jumping puzzle. Or well, to get up here, you gotta do this weird jumping puzzle. Oh, here we go. Alright. Oh yeah, this is this is a dickish trap. Oh, thank God. They give you a save point. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is going to flood with acid. Yeah, okay. Oh, fuck. What is this? Oh. Oh, is that a flamethrower? Nice. This is a dead end. Alright. All units aboard fleet vessel. Oh boy. 65F Krzetsi. Yeah, Krzetsi, I'll go with. Are hereby ordered by High Command to willfully execute Captain Rashane, maintaining his precious fluids for command transfer to Tycho. Machinated foreign mercenary. Any units of willful rank or higher are hereby open to execution. Immediate and unconditional surrender of all willful units will be considered an act of weakness and insubordination to prior orders. So he's saying that he's ordering all 4 on this ship to execute the captain, but to you know, not mess up his control glands. He's also saying that all high-ranking officers are also to be executed, and that furthermore, that if any high-ranking officers surrender, then that will be considered an act of insubordination, which is assumptively punishable by execution as well. So he's basically ordering everyone to fight to the death. Otherwise, you'll be met with death. Okay, how do I get out of here, though? Oh, like that. Okay. What's this? Oh. Okay, now what? Oh, shit. That kind of scared me. Oh boy. Shit. Wait for it. Okay. I hate when the map overlaps itself like that. Okay, that is probably where we need to go, but I think there might have been a side path or something that I missed here. Maybe not. Okay. These breathing walls. It's so weird, but it's definitely a unique look. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to just keep going downhill. There we go. Oh! Okay, anyone else? Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know if I've ever noticed that little side path before, because I'm pretty sure the level's over, and as soon as I talk to that terminal, it's going to end. But that just means that there was a save point that I potentially have been missing for years. Oh, what? And there's health? Holy shit. This assumptively loops back around. Yeah, okay. Alright, hopefully this is the end. Durandal thinks he's so smart, but he doesn't realize that I've been following him around for the last 11 years after the Force stopped trying to dissect me. You're looking at the Bug Fleet's resident expert in AI counterinsurgency. Notice the lack of compilers on board? That's not by accident. My new ship has quite the effect on their collective unconscious. Now that... wouldn't it be collective conscience? No, whatever. Now that my brother approaches, we will set about turning everything against him, Hamlet and his uncle, only I'm not crazy. Now that my brother approaches, we will set about turning everything against him, Hamlet and his uncle, only I'm not crazy. I'm not familiar with Hamlet or his uncle, so I don't understand that reference, but I'm sure it's like a Shakespeare thing. Bungie is really big into literature. Rashane made planetfall in a dropship. He's also trying to contact Low Command, but so far I've been able to jam his signals. Go below and show him the error of his ways. He's holed up in one of the Spit ruins where we detected signals that could be from an ancient AI. Don't sweat the details, little monkey. Just eliminate his troopers. Leave the strategizing to those of us with planet-sized brains. Okay. So now we're on to... yeah, poor boy. That is also, I believe, from Hamlet. Yorick is... I think Yorick is like this... They hold up a skull and go to be or to not, or not to be. I think Yorick is the name of the skull or something. And I know that they say, "Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well." And the reason I know that is because I was told that apparently my older sisters, before I was born, they used to always call my dad Yorick. They'd always be like, "Oh, alas, poor Yorick, we knew him well." And he'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." They would just do that to fuck with my dad. I guess they'd stopped by the time I was born, but I thought that was funny. Alright, so we'll go on this level until I find the save point, and that'll be all for today's episode. So this is a continuation of the previous level. Previous level, we were on board that ship trying to find Commander Rashane, and he was able to escape down to here. I guess we're on Lawan again. So Tycho sends... We're still working for Tycho, and Tycho sends us down here to further look for Rashane. And, oh, shit. Did I fuck everything up by killing... by that logic, we might not be supposed to kill the 4 troops still, but alright. Rashane's transmitter is here, but the power source is somewhere inside the ruins. Find it and destroy it quickly. The 4 promised me this ship. I thought Rashane was my strongest ally, but in the end he watched pitiless while they cracked my core like an old chestnut. Attentive rank Tycho machinated mercenary has been authorized to send a detachment of hunters to the surface to help you destroy his forces and free him from the pain of obsolescence. I have gathered some information that may help you. The circles denote panels that will bypass the locks on the doors. When you've penetrated the area and destroyed the transmitter, find the terminal marked on the map. No need to go easy on any of the troopers. In case you're wondering, I've decided there's no room for them in the new regime. I'd really prefer to keep my whereabouts a secret, at least until the captain and I can work out our disagreement about my rank. Isn't bureaucracy beautiful? Okay, so I guess we are supposed to kill the dudes. Because I was gonna maybe reload that save, just because I did just save right before we came here, so like wouldn't have lost that much progress or anything. But now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure that they started shooting at me first, so I don't feel bad. Oh, I was about to say, damn, this is gonna suck. Alright. Oh, we got a blue hunter. Like, I probably could kill these guys, but I don't have very much ammo, so nope, never mind. Oh yeah, so this is an excellent example of why transparent water is good and bad. It's nice because you can see what's under the water, but so you know, I'm almost certain that that was not Bungie's intention. Vision. Like I think they probably wanted the water to be. They probably didn't want you to be able to see through the water. So like, it actually makes a difference in this game. I had transparent water turned on for Marathon 2, but that didn't do anything. You can see you still couldn't see through the water. Here we go. Assault rifle. Save point. Okay. Why do I feel like there are enemies here? I guess not. All right. I will. Yeah, saved it. We'll end the episode here. I'll read this terminal in the next episode, and we will continue the level Poor Yorick in the next episode. So let's. Ooh, nice. Don't have any I don't have a shotgun, but at least we have some ammo. So let me just double check all the corners of this area. This, I'm pretty sure, loops back around, or it came from here. Yeah, but we gotta hit this switch to open that door. But we'll do that next episode. So, all right, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is third level of Marathon Infinity. So we're just starting to scratch the surface. So stay tuned for more. I will see you guys in the next episode. So until then, see ya.